Yeah. So I'm Katie, and we're gonna start Deponia tonight. This is a very cool indie adventure game series from, I think, Germany. It's pretty rad. It takes a lot of inspiration from Monkey Island. It's maybe got a bit of a darker edge to its humor, but that's okay. Son of a bitch, I shouldn't have been paused here. Or I shouldn't have been muted here. I don't know why I was muted on this window. So as I was saying, I don't know how much of that came through. We're going to play Deponia, the complete journey. Very cool indie adventure game series from, I think, Germany. It takes a lot of inspiration from LucasArts games. It's got a bit of Monkey Island to it. It's got a darker edge to its humor than something like Monkey Island would, but that's okay. And we're going to play it tonight. I don't know how long each of these games will take. Each one is considered to be 3 chapters. And there is 4 of them. This complete journey version is only the first 3, ironically, so it should be called the incomplete version. But this is the original trilogy, and then the final chapter will play separately, because I've got that too. Alright, let's see how this goes. Once my dog finally decides that he's flattened the couch enough to lay on. His hips are acting up just like mine. Poor baby. Hey Andy, good to see you. You're here just in time. As you can see, we are still on the title screen. Now, I have not played this game myself. I have watched bits of it from other people. I have never played it myself, so a lot of this is brand new to me. Friend is crashing for the night, so I'm on mute, but this game looks adorable already. I don't know about adorable, but radical. Divorce, debriding, Deponia. Sure. Hi, Bad Road. Alright, now we want to start out at Chapter 1, obviously. Chapter 1, Chapter 4, and Chapter 8. Gaston, you have got to settle down. He cannot get comfortable because of his arthritic hips. It's okay, baby. But you can't just keep spinning in circles. That's not going to help. Okay. Why don't you go to your daddy's room? And then you can get under a blanket. Would that be better? He's being all sad at me now. Yeah, he's gonna hop down. It's okay. You can go. I don't mind. Go on, baby. Come on. He wants in my lap, but there's a keyboard there. How old is Gaston? Let me think. He's got to be around 6 or 7 now. And his lifespan is significantly shortened by events that happened in his early life. He's got another couple years in him. Hey, Alma. Alright, let's get started.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left-click.
We'll see about that.
Alright, let's do something else.
Um, I'm here.
Yeah, I know that.
Didn't you want to talk to me? Just point at me and left-click.
Will you stop yakking then?
Actually, I wanted to give you the next hint.
Really? How extraordinarily exciting.
Up here, Rufus. Up here.
Yes, I know. Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain,
How to look at an object.
how to look at an object.
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it and right-click when I see the eye icon.
Well, the theory is easy, but how about the actual practice?
Hey, this is your tutorial.
You're a cop-out, but be that as it may, I'll demonstrate. Do you see that little thingy on the floor over there? I will now use the tongue icon.
The eye icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it, thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely.
I like that the English is just slightly broken. I think that's a nice effect.
What's that?
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to point your cursor at it so the hand icon appears. If you left-click now, you'll pick it up.
There has to be an easier way.
If you say so.
Left clicking is so much work.
Okay, I've picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it now?
You put it into your inventory. That's where all the items go. You've picked up that object. Now you can open your inventory by using your mouse wheel.
Hey, there it is.
Correct! This is your inventory.
Yeah, I knew that.
This is very
where
meta.
You can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
What am I supposed to do with this?
It looks like a broken spare part.
Well, then watch me fix it.
Aha!
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. And I mean that.
Alright, now we can put it into this inconspicuous slot.
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to,
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
if you say so. Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Oh, how I love tutorials!
Welcome to Deponia, everyone.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style. Courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye. Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
You and me both. Oh, man.
Junk. Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
Oh, let's see. The boot. Oh, right. If you hold down middle click, you can see everything that you can interact with. I was told that ahead of time.
What's this? A sock?
Oh,
That
whoa.
explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
Notices your sock. Oh, now I have a sock.
Ah, there's my list.
I
Let's
agree
see.
completely.
Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. A toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
Well, we have one sock.
Blech. Nah, like always, there's only junk on TV.
Very nice. This game is literally about a planet made of trash, so, you know, it's perfect. Well, we're just stealing everything.
My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
Aww. I think many of us can relate to that. So how's everyone doing tonight?
Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams.
I think our protagonist might be an asshole. Now we have a plunger. What's this locker? Ooh, bolt cutters and detergent. Well, we still need to find that other sock.
Locked. Tony must have the key.
Who locks the first aid kit?
Ah! Whoa, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all.
I think they might both be a little screwed up.
Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers.
On the other hand, Housemate is leaving passive-aggressive sticky notes, so who's the real asshole? Kleptomaniac asshole protagonist? Must be an adventure game. Yeah, except they're kind of, like, acknowledging that. I mean, if the first aid kit weren't locked, he'd just swipe everything from it. Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
Blech. What gnat's piss? Ugh.
What is this? Oh, that's the trunk upstairs. We still gotta find a toothpaste and another sock.
Huh, not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks.
That's a good point, she said, making room in our inventory. Hey, I'm role-playing, thank you. Malicious memo.
Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance.
Okay.
Blech. What gnat's piss? Ugh.
Now I have a pot with water.
You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Hey, I found the other sock.
I'll have a quick look, see if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
Now I have 3 socks. None of them match.
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing? Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something
Delicious.
to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
I've read at least one sci-fi short story where the dishes will do themselves. Isn't that part of Fantasia? Also, 3 socks and none of them match. Who are you? My niece and or nephew. Oh, well, that's fun.
Ooh, cold.
The hot plate is cold. Okay, the toothbrush should be in here somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Okay, can't open that.
Not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks.
Upstairs maybe? Oh, no, there it is. It's right by the sink. That makes sense.
Whoa!
Why is the toothbrush alive?
What? The toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment. Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Oh, crap. I need a better plan to catch it.
Let's see. Inventory. So now we have a can of used oil, a hand torch, a list, 3 socks, a plunger, some bolt cutters, some detergent, a fork, a bunch of notes. All right. So I need something to keep the wasabi peas on the couch in, right? Because I need provisions. Can I... Well, obviously I don't need used oil.
Let's get rid of this thing.
Oh, that's horrible. That's not very responsible at all. Yeah, now I have an empty can. Perfect.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there.
Perfect.
I guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
But which sock is the spare? I think they all are.
I don't see why I, of all people, should do the dishes. I mean, Tony has much more experience with it.
Okay, so now we have provisions.
I should use my provisions wisely. It'll be a long journey.
Can I, like, actually try and clean this pot? I sure can. Now I have a pot of soapy water. Alright, so what I'm thinking is... Alright. Soap, good. We need to turn on the
good
oven.
old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it into my escape pod. I've had the most amazing ideas sitting here.
This is fuel.
In you go.
Oh, I like this game so much.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Okay, how do I... Oh, right, I have a blowtorch. Alright, this is good. This is good. Now I guess I need to light this up. Okay, now I'm gonna need to stir it around, so I guess that's what the fork's for.
Whoa, look at that. The sock changed color. Who would have thought it?
Which
Where's the
sock
other
changed color?
Clear case of subtractive color mixing.
Oh, okay. That was a long way to go for that. Okay, so now I have a pair of green socks. So I guess the yellow sock and the blue sock just mixed together. Now, how the fuck am I supposed to move this?
Well, should be enough.
Oops. Wait, he specifically mentions it has no handle. I know how to make a handle. This is another case of why the hell does this work every time I do something ridiculous. I'm kind of scared to reach in here.
Ouch!
Ow. Why did the mouse have a mouse trap? So I guess I'm going to be trying to catch the toothbrush, right? With this mouse trap? Right? Am I talking crazy here? So we're gonna need bait on the trap. There we go.
Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
I'm terrified that I think the same way as this horrible man.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth.
Achievement unlocked. Brush Hunter. I can't think of a better tool than a mousetrap to catch an ambulatory toothbrush. You know what? Fair enough. Alright, so I guess now we can go pack the suitcase, unless there's something I'm forgetting. I just baited that trap with wasabi peas that I found in the couch, and I'm keeping it in a dirty oil jar. Oops. Alright, grab the socks.
Socks? Check. Provisions? Check.
I mean, if you were a toothbrush, wouldn't you want wasabi peas?
Toothbrush? Check.
And...
Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Seems like I've got to unpack something. But what?
Well, presumably the bolt cutter, since he doesn't know what that's good for.
I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place.
This is going to come back around and bite us in the
Packed
ass.
and ready to go. I think I just strained something.
All right.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
Alrighty. Well, we're out of the house anyway, and we're ready to get off this dump. Get this wrench. Is all this stuff?
I'll have to load the suitcase first. I want to be better prepared this time.
Go back in the house. I want to see what's through the other door, TBH. Hey, Lisa. Not wrenching anyone yet. But I kind of want to steal more stuff before we leave. Ooh, lots of good stuff. Ooh, chili pepper.
Ouch! Hot.
Okay. That's how that works. I don't think it works. I always forget to calibrate the harpoon. I'm glad that guy reminded us, right?
No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Wait, why does he want to take the mailbox? Alright, well, he wants to take the mailbox for some reason, so... we're gonna do that. Alright. Now we have a mailbox, for reasons.
Hello, Hannock.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be gone for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Did you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
Big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Ah! Tony! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh yeah, another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Okay, The plan itself is foolproof, but
Here we go.
I just need to prepare the capsule for the launch, adjust the harpoon, light the fuse, and then it's showtime!
Uh-huh. Then what?
The escape pod is connected to that very powerful electromagnet via a long chain. Once the magnet is attached to the Organon cruiser, I can reel in the chain with a pedal-operated winch system and pull myself and the pod up.
I see. And then?
Then, the cruiser will bring me directly to Elysium.
Well, I really don't see how this plan of yours could go wrong.
Yeah, me either. Foolproof.
Don't worry, I'll make it.
Sure.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
Guy's very down to earth. Alright, well, I guess we can't take the chili pepper. Unless I can use the wrench to take it. Or the mailbox.
There's nothing that needs to be screwed here.
Hey!
I've already unscrewed it. Hey, I didn't unscrew the mailbox for that.
Well, what did you unscrew
I'm
it for?
about 80% sure of that.
I still am not clear on why he wanted to unscrew the mailbox. This is not Dark Cloud, sweetie. How do I get back out of here? Oh, the door's over. Yeah, there it is. Oh good, you can teleport through doors. Let's see. Open the pod door. I dig the mellow hip-hop beats in the background.
No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
What? Why do you want to take the seat off? Am I going to replace it with the mailbox?
I might be able to do without this.
I'm confused. Alright, let's try replacing it with the mailbox. Okay.
Ha! There you go.
I don't understand.
There. And now?
Okay. Now I guess
There.
we put the
Now where
suitcase
shall I put it?
in the storage space.
There we go.
Alright. Now we've got this battery.
There. Now where shall I put it?
In the mailbox? I guess.
Ha!
This is
There you
very
go.
convoluted.
There. The
Oh,
capsule
okay.
is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
I just needed to be able to fit everything into this space. That was very convoluted and I had no idea what I was actually doing through most of it. This ain't Dark Cloud, a Triple X parody, you know it. Now we can fuck with the harpoon.
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then, I'm gone. Ha! This'll be a walk in the park.
Huh? Oh, I guess I gotta actually load a harpoon in, maybe? Oh, instructions. Calibrating a rocket-propelled magnet harpoon is like building a fusion power plant. There is always time to add some tweaks. In this case, all there is to do is move the crosshairs over the marked monorail segment. Using a lever, you can shoot in any direction from an adjacent field and one diagonally, just like a knight in chess. Unfortunately, the most useful directions are blocked by a plate. Then again, this makes things more interesting. You wouldn't want this to be too easy, would you? Why is this plate here? Oh, I see. Alright, so where am I trying to get it to? I guess this. I'm trying to get it to this, because that's flashing. Huh. The only way to move it left, one of these two. There, no. God damn it. This is an interesting puzzle. Whoops. I need to get it to this space, I think. Yeah, specifically I need to get it to this space. Oh, I should have thought this over before moving. Good thing there's this reset button. Okay. There. There. Should I go backwards? Okay, I think I may have this. Maybe not. Aha! I got it.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom!
Perfect.
Well, that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel.
What?
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
Oh. Let's see. I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said. This is the final goodbye. There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going. It's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me. Why are you here, or I'm leaving for good? There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right. Starting with, you can stay with me.
Ooh.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
He's so pathetic.
This is the final goodbye.
It's too early to jump for joy, I fear.
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. And in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
All right. There's a fuse. Can't close the pod door. That's interesting.
This will be the most spectacular departure ever. This will be the most...
Alright, what am I supposed to do now? I guess I'm just supposed to use the hand torch on the fuse, right?
Now is when it counts.
This is insult sword fighting that you don't have a chance of winning.
Well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. We're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
Oh dear. Jesus Christ. Well, that's something. At least we seem to be attached to the right place. Hey, B. Alright, let's climb up the chain. That went well.
Whew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
He does kind of look like every webcomic protagonist, doesn't he? Well, we don't have the toothbrush.
A well-oiled gearbox. Not a chance. I'd need fingers like Wenzel's to reach into those cracks. Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like, has anyone here got a bolt cutter?
This game is about this man attempting to escape from a trash planet.
Already. I'd better leave it closed for now.
He's lived his entire life there and he's sick of it.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
We need to do something with these gears, I'm sure. They're the most obvious thing on the screen.
A well-oiled gearbox.
Well oiled, you say? Alright.
What?
Just shooed me off.
Hey, Aggressive little bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
Alright, so I'm guessing we gotta use the socks on it, since that's our last item. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's actually kind of how I expected that to go, surprisingly. Earth isn't Trash Planet yet, but I still wouldn't mind escaping from it. Go to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Alright. Now we have a maintenance arm. Yeah, that's about right. Hey, a person.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What? What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then?
Sounds like a Dalek.
I am an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke! A real Orbit Pixie! I bet you'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go! Rufus to the rescue!
Oh god. He's a nerd, too. It's like a hint button? Oh. Yes, it is. It tells me what to do next, so that's cute. Okay, let's light up one of these lights.
Haha! Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
Oops.
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
I don't think that worked how you intended, Rufy. No, let's not call him that.
Ouch.
No worries, B. Glad you're back.
I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Well, let's see if we can find, I guess, Goal is her name.
Locked, huh? It can probably be opened from the inside. Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now.
The fact that her name is Goal is kind of endearing.
What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Alley, Tony's shop, Wenzel's house, water reservoir. Guess the town hall's where we need to check.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Oh, draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah? Well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the Dark Exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy, but I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it, so move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
All right. I wish my story had a dragon in it. Ooh, magnets. Okay.
Number 66. Almost my lucky
Nice. His lucky number is 69. And on to the assembly hall.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
Rufus, do you
Well, that was
have
some
to
good
snoop
animation.
around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy. That's enough.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guessed that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake.
So, like
Unfortunately,
coffee?
none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that
Seriously?
up here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Ooh. A door... That doesn't look like a doorknob to me. Looks like a button. Yeah, that is clearly a button. Okay,
The
now I have
seem
balloons.
to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them.
That's a little weird. Feel like tossing water on goal might work. I like the coffee idea still. Alley's the closest spot. Ooh, a bar. Hey, it's Hannock again.
Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
Why aren't you working?
You mean, Why am I doing just the same as you? Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan, that's why.
Hey, I am very busy, actually. I've been running around all day, getting things done, and, picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some new magnets for our detonation plan?
Oh, I just so
Then we
happen
can
to have some
finally
magnets.
continue work.
Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see. Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
exactly.
I like that they're just reusing the same voice clips for Rufus and exactly. Alright, let's hit save. I don't think there's autosave. Let's go in the bar. Alright, what's there to steal in here? How about that dart?
Rufus, I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that.
That kind of
Well,
sounds
listen,
like
Lonzo,
Sonora Card Gauge.
I plan to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
yeah. Ah, great. Thanks, I guess.
Yoink. What the fuck? I like that no one even asks him why he's taking more random stuff than most adventure game protagonists do.
What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a cactus press? Or a faster mixer? Impossible. He would surely have asked me to help.
So Battle Angel Alita is happening down the street from here, right? I have never seen that. I've heard the name.
Lonzo.
Yeah?
Long time no see, Lonzo.
A long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kuvak is. Nothing ever happens in Kuvak.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions. I know that much.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when,
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes.
This is some really top-notch dialogue. Called Gunm in Japan. That's a very strange name.
Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo? Are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you
I can't
need.
get over how much this guy sounds like Sonora Card Gauge. Oh god, what?
Oh boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey, wow! You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. Oh, I'm so excited!
Alright, there's the recipe.
What a scrawl. Okay, I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. And, none of these things can be found in Kuva. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
We're gonna need that chili pepper now, aren't we? Can I just take this red curtain? I have this funny feeling he's just gonna stuff it in his pants. Yep. Well, I guess you can see him putting it in his coat. So that's better than pants. Alright.
Huh? What was that? Oh, the emergency station is opened again. Oh, that must
Oh, well,
mean I
that's
can choose
good.
the more daring options now.
Well, let's see. You know, I thought it would be annoying opening the inventory by scrolling the mouse wheel down, but it's actually really nice. You have an option to press a button for it instead.
No thanks. I'm on duty.
Oh, this is what you call duty?
Sure. What did you think duty is?
Oh, I always thought duty referred to some kind of underground grotto where the workers carve garden gnomes out of tofu. Doesn't it?
Okay, apparently I can't give him the, Oh, I guess I gotta put the magnets on the detonation plan. Alright, what's this? Underneath Kovak, there's a labyrinth of junk tunnels, where scavengers like Hannock search for spare parts. It's a hard and stupid job. Often, the scavengers have to use demolitions to clear the tunnels. The people of Kovak are quite easygoing when it comes to subterranean explosions as, you know, they have Rufus who balances those out with explosions on the surface. Only thing is, the tremors keep setting off alarm systems all over town. Rufus can detonate explosives by marking 3 areas on the map and using the bell. This is not only great fun, but comes in incredibly handy if you, like Rufus, have a good plan. I have no plan for this right now, so I think we should leave it alone. We'll come back to that later. Let's go to the emergency area. It's a pastiche. Trash Planet sure does have some interesting architecture, yeah. Ooh, tools. Let's steal them. Ooh, there's a scalpel and a dentist's drill. My favorites. If Rufus is any indication, having no plan is the perfect time to mess with things. I suppose you're right.
Crap. Locked. Distrust everywhere.
I wonder why. Wait, is that? Yes, I know exactly what to do with that. Mostly because I've done it in real life before. Is it not gonna work?
The clown amongst the anesthetics. Clowns.
Did I fuck it up? I'm sure that should work.
No, one will do for now.
Oh, okay, I did get it. I thought there'd be an animation for it. Balloon filled with laughing gas. I have a goal and no idea how to get there, and that makes me a very dangerous man. Yeah, and his goal is named Goal, so, you know, double. So what's this do?
Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
Okay, so now I guess this is police mode.
It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard.
Ooh, foot fetters. Not to be confused with foot fetish, which is a very different thing.
That's not gonna flee.
What else is there to do here?
That's not gonna flee.
That's not gonna flee.
That's not gonna flee.
That's the mast.
That's not gonna flee.
None of this is gonna flee, apparently.
That's not gonna flee.
Alright. Let's switch it to, I guess, firefighter mode. As opposed to arm fetters, aka manacles. Precisely. Oh. I gotta push it. There we go. Now we're in firefighter mode. I don't know why it switched back to medical initially. Ooh, asbestos gloves, my favorites.
There's no reason for disproportionate caution. I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
There's no reason for disproportionate caution. I know what I'm doing.
Doesn't want to take, doesn't want to take the gloves. They look like something I should take, right?
If the fetters weren't so wide, I could attach them to the hole over there. Ah, but they are too wide.
Take the fire extinguisher.
There's no reason for disproportionate caution. I know what I'm doing.
Huh. These look like items I should be picking up, but he's just acting snarky about it. Oh. Oh, okay. It's because I'm trying to use the feet fetters. Okay. Oh, God. I just noticed that they were on my cursor. Now I feel silly. Alright, now I can just steal shit.
Doesn't matter, though, because I'm always cautious.
Can we put these in the firefighter cabinet? That seems like a terrible idea, but, there we go.
Strike!
Yeah, sometimes the stream will freeze if you, do everything completely normally. But, that's Twitch for you. Alright, let's grab these handcuffs.
It's the last tree left. I hope it doesn't croak. I mean, where would I test my herbicides?
Oh, just a sec. My mouse is dying. I gotta plug it in. I can tell because my cursor's not going where I tell it to. It may have been your PC. It may have been Twitch. It may have been a combination of the two. That's what it usually is. Alright, so now we have handcuffs. Oh, come to think of it, he said that he could attach the foot fetters to that hatch. Where'd the foot fetters go? Weren't they in the cabin? I'm confused. Fine, we can attach the handcuffs over here. Did I fuck something up? Is the game over now? Alright, so now the hatch is staying here. I'm confused. What's down here anyway? Fetters fell on that thing and knocked the hand. Okay. Okay, that's what happened there. Oh, I know where this is. Oh, I should be able to climb into the jail cell this way then. Right? Except that the pole disappears when I switch to...
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter, though, because I'm always cautious.
But the floor doesn't close. Oh, the pole is still there. Excellent. Alright, so that means we gotta go back outside and head back to the place we started. Climb up the pole. Excellent! Now we can get the lockpick. Can I just get out of here using the lockpick? Sure can. And we still have the lockpick. This is bizarre stuff. This is way more complicated than the puzzles in a lot of the games I'm used to playing. Ah, right, that was locked. Which is why I wanted the lockpick in the first place.
Ugh, I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus.
Of course you
I wonder what
have.
that stuff tastes like. I've only ever been injected right into the heart muscle so far.
So now we have a syringe and a stimulant. So, yeah. We've got something. Where's the, Oh, I guess the recipe... Oh, there's the recipe. Revitalizing liquid. That would be... No, the stimulant. Extraordinarily stimulating we have. We still need black powder, hot beans, coffee powder. Okay, those... Black powder, extraordinarily stimulating liquid, and hot beans will make coffee powder. Clear water, energy-rich water, and revitalizing liquid will create water. So we've got 5 more ingredients to go. What good is a jail cell with a fire pole? Well, the fire pole used to disappear when it was in jail mode. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I love the idea of this transforming building. It's ridiculous. Let's see what Tony's up to. Sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it?
Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, 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 look who's back. If it isn't Evel Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Not how I remember it.
Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry. How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Ugh!
Why can't we just inject stimulants directly into the girl? Well, that would be too easy.
You wouldn't have some coffee somewhere around here, would you?
Since you've been staying with me, I've only had decaf. And even that is too strong. Maybe I should finally get rid of the coffee grinder. It's just using up space, like you.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are. Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts. Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously, just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate.
These people are both shitty manipulators who just love having control of each other.
Ah, ouch! Hey!
Well, got a handful of hooks.
Ouch! Look at that!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say... Wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony,
Again?
please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
Hey, now we can get into the first aid kit.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Jesus, they're so awful. Wonder if you could have these people line up so that you could kill them both at once like in Hitman. Alright, how do I get back to Tony's house? Water reservoir. I guess the... Ah, Tony's house. Here we go. And upstairs.
Locked. Tony must have the key. Locked. Tony must have the key.
Did I use the wrong key? Key to the first aid kit. There we go. Now a tranquilizer, okay. That's not very helpful for a bloody hand. I'd say they deserve each other, but what they deserve is a better perspective on themselves and God's perfect love, like everyone else. Aww. Alright. So we should be able to get that chili powder with the asbestos gloves, right? Chili pepper, I mean. I like that soapy water's still boiling there. That's a nice touch. Speaking of a nice touch. Yay! Alright, let's go up to the roof. Maybe my torch is still there. Hey, it's a miracle. Ooh, a dud. You really can just pick up everything in this game. Way more than in most games. This is the adventure game of adventure games. The Dark Souls of adventure games, as it were. That's the meme, right? Why couldn't we just pick the lock on the first aid kit like on the doctor's medicine cabinet? You know, maybe I could have, but I didn't try. Or maybe it's a more complex lock, you know, like people put on first aid kits that doctors don't put on their important medical stuff. Oh. Oh, it's a dud, right? Inside of the dud will be black powder. We have something that will absolutely open the dud. If this doesn't work, then the drill certainly will.
Well, there we go. Black powder.
Yep. Alright, we have all three ingredients for? Yes, we do. Now we need to mix the hot beans, the black powder, and the stimulant together.
I could mix those things in a blender.
Oh, right, I need a blender. Okay. Tony had the blender, right? The coffee grinder she mentioned. Because Dennis doesn't have a mustache? What? Yes, we're making coffee beans but the coffee powder. But the ingredients don't exist on Deponia. It's from Gabriel Knight. Wow, I haven't played Gabriel Knight in forever. Yeah, there's the grinder.
A pinch of black powder. 1 whole chili. Stimulant.
All right. Should we grind it some more? There we go.
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
It really doesn't, Rufus. Alright, now we gotta find the 3 types of water to make water. Hey, no worries. Thanks for coming by, B. Alright, where do we have left to go? Town Hall. What Wenzel's house?
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
Drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
that darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
He changes a lot before he meets Bill and Ted. He does kind of look like he could be a young George Carlin, doesn't he?
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the child-proof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
Later.
Exactly.
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere near. And once I'm rich,
We'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
Ooh, a sponge. He's gonna steal my shit, I'll steal his. Ooh, a furnace. So we're only gonna get that rod back if he can find water then. Wait a second. Wait a second. Water reservoir. Pipe. But his chimney has a lid on it.
Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac. Where am I supposed to practice spitting now?
Okay, so we know it leads into that furnace in the bathroom. What can we do to knock that off from the inside, probably? He did not have much junk in the trunk. Well, we have this balloon. That be enough to open it? Oh, nope. I know what to do now, though. I'm gonna need to get another one. Shit, I should have saved before doing that. I know exactly what to do now, though. Where was it that I'm supposed to go? The alley? Here we go. Emergency station. Get another balloon filled with laughing gas. So everything about this is very stylish and cool, but I super need the plot to start swinging Rufus's personality sooner rather than later because this is hard to listen to. Yeah, it's kind of like watching Always Sunny. No one is remotely likable except Danny DeVito. There we go. This is going to work out, right? This game thinks like me, or Sam and Max. Now I put this up here and it'll grab onto... Yep!
This
oh, I am
wasn't half
good.
as funny as I thought it would be.
Okay. Oh, he's got a basement, too. Which means... Alright, that pipe is the only interactive thing, so that's important.
If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
Oh, perfect. Alright, so, Yep. Perfect. If only Rufus were the type of person to offer us an egg in these trying times. You know it. Alright, now let's check out the reservoir. Alright, so we've got to move the pipe over to... Here we go. Now it's going right into Wenzel's chimney. Oh, this is so much worse than I expected.
Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment. Wenzel?
I'm down here! Come quick! You won't believe your eyes!
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment. The moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's
What a
that
dick.
grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
Oh, there's the divining rod. Yoink. Mine now. Again. So we still gotta see the mayor, don't we? Oh. Also, each of these fellows makes hats. Or wears hats, rather. That correspond to, I assume, their job.
The mayor wants to decide what? Who will what? Give her shelter.
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health.
I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips
Oh, I
while
already know what to
scrubbing
do with
rust,
this.
I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub
We
rust
came from the
for you?
mayor's.
That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for?
Yeah, these are men without hats
Rufus?
after the
Rufus.
accident.
Huh? Oh, what?
Before the accident, whichever's funnier.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofers switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
Oh, okay.
I see. And I'm sure the
So each of the
trousers are
hats
from
is
the
gonna
guy who
correspond
used
to their
make tarps,
roof.
right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing.
Alright, so we gotta figure out...
I'll skedaddle.
where their houses are and then blow shit up under them. There we go. There's his house. There's his house. What'd the last hat look like? Last hat has a weird brush on top of it. Which I don't see. Fine, well, let's look in the alley and set off some bombs underneath them. There we go. So we need to put a bomb here. A bomb here. Anyone see the weird brush hat roof? Is this it? That's gotta be it, right? It doesn't look quite right, but maybe it's this one? Oh, this is really hard to look at. Go back outside and get a clearer view. Alright, so we know we gotta bonk these two. And then, this one. That's gotta be it, right? I think? It doesn't... Oh, no, here it is. Here it is. That looks like the thing coming off of his hat. So it's at the south end. So the last one goes right here. And that should clear them all out. Where's the OK button that I'm supposed to press? Using the bell, okay. Where's the bell? There it is. That's the bell.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
Now the people waiting in line should clear out. All their alarms are going off. Beautiful. Ooh, 63.
I would have earned the one.
Nice.
But I guess the 63 will have to do.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kulvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, It looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
It's a good point. He doesn't have a house.
Next up, number 63, please.
That's me.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
All right, then.
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind, too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
That's a lie.
Oh, yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl, and then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see.
You'll all see.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Jesus.
Ouch.
That's maybe even harsher than was deserved.
I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand...
Hey, now you're just saying the same thing again.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
I can't stop thinking about what you said. That my father manipulated the planet's magnetic field.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so...
I can't imagine how that's...
Well, I sleep her.
The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
I'm starting
All
to
right,
run out
I
of
guess
good
I have to
arguments.
say
Are we done here?
that's
No,
all.
that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
Yeah, that's not how you get to the assembly hall, man.
Huh, he's gone. Well,
Or maybe it is. Huh. Well, let's, planet's magnetic field. Okay. Let's, steal that, apparently.
The planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
Ooh, water emblem. Wait a sec, this office used to be the dad's, and so did this divining rod, right? This is what it's really for. Ah, interesting.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
Globe? Oh, okay. There's a keyhole.
Hey, that's Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw him without it. He must have been worried about dehydration.
Yes, water glass. That's what that is.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
Of course. Well,
Ugh, this tastes like the cough syrup that Dad used to give me when I was too noisy.
that was no cough syrup. Oh, this is as depressing as it is adorable and hilarious. Well, Wenzel's gone. Wenzel back home? I feel like... No? I don't know where Wenzel is then. Alright, fuck Wenzel. It's like an onion, uh-huh.
Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her Dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all.
Oh. Cow sign with bull.
Ah, uh-huh. Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked.
What? I am so confused as to what I have just caused. I have another idea. If something that dumb worked, then so will this.
Aw, does that upset you? Well,
What the fuck?
an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes.
Okay, so now we've got Bull's blood. And also this Bull is a cyborg, not just a robot. Can I take it?
Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play.
Why would you climb on it? So that would be the revivificating liquid, right?
Bull's blood. Check.
Okay, then. This is something. Bull's blood, like the wine? I don't think quite that. I think it's literal bull's blood. Taurine? Really? That's what we're going with. I'm gonna go see Hanek. Yep, revivification liquid from a Red Bull. Also, it's full of taurine, which is bull-ine. Taurine is it's a source of energy for, like, cats and certain other mammals. It's often put in energy drinks, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on human physiology. But cats can't live without it. It makes dogs hyperactive.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
Rufus?
Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because
Oh,
it's got
okay.
that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus.
exactly.
Wait, don't they put taurine in energy drinks? Yeah, that's what I just said. They also put guarana. But it's more of a sales pitch than anything else. Like I said, it doesn't seem to affect human physiology much, if at all. Fuck, which one's Tony's house? There we go. I want to stick this sponge in that soapy water. Here we go.
I don't like the direction this is taking at all.
Man, it's like I'm gonna be washing something. That's disgusting. And now I should be able to clean off that fucking car, right? Wait, did that go into my inventory? Okay, good. Just had to make sure. Back to the town gate. Wet sponge on the windshield. There we go.
Ugh, is this really necessary? Aw.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette.
I love tasteless pink leatherette.
In the corner, and on the driver's
And
side, it
puppets.
says, Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff.
Stupid name.
Alright, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that because I can't open this from here.
probably be open from the inside.
I'm gonna have to find some other way into this truck.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working.
Figures. Can I lockpick it?
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. What? Not even with this? What kind of a lockpick is this?
It only works on medicine cabinets, I guess. Conversation option I didn't click
Hello
yet.
again.
Hey,
Rufus?
And it's gotta have to do with something I've done.
What exactly are you guys doing down there?
what do you think? We are trash hunters. We search for useful trash.
There we go.
Most of the time, trash is just junk, and so pretty useless. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys.
Oh,
for
how
cars
convenient.
That have been scrapped ages ago.
Maybe you have my key, too.
I don't know. What was your name again?
I like how 90% of the time Rufus just stares blankly into the distance and then his head lolls back slightly. My name is Sugar Puff. Obviously.
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you.
I
What's your
really
favorite
hope he
color?
remembers the name Sugar Puff from now on.
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I love the ballet.
I, love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah? I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Alright, so now we have the key to the truck. Beautiful, really. Alright. Now we can open the hood. Hell yeah, truck. Alright, here's the battery. And we're trying to make battery soda, so, let's open the battery.
Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's
I thought I
harbored
used the
within them?
dentist drill. Why didn't it... Oh, use the dentist's drill.
I want
There.
the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill.
Perfect.
That's almost too convenient.
Makes sense to me.
Ah! Ow! Yeah! Ow!
And now I should be able to use this glass on the battery acid.
Ha-ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. Blech.
Yeah, don't drink to that. So that's battery acid, booze, and syringe. We got there.
Extra rich water and reviving bull's blood. Exactly what good coffee water needs.
Sounds about right. And alcohol.
I already have the special water, at least.
I suppose you get the key no matter what you say. Maybe, but it gave me the clues on the, it gave me the clues when I looked at the clean windshield. The pirouetting puppet, the pink leatherette, and the name Sugar Puff were all there. So maybe I get a key no matter what I say. But that particular key... Alright, so now I guess we gotta head back to Lonzo and get him to combine this all together.
Into the tank you go.
And
So, I have the powder already. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
Yeah, but I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the
oh god, he's from the
espresso burst.
Imperium of Man.
Smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
I love this Dracula music this thing plays.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Ugh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening.
Beautiful. Truly beautiful.
Ouch! Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job.
Alright then. Good stuff. Now let's wake up Goal.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
I bet she's, I bet her drivers were made by Realtek. Haha! That's a joke about my technical issues from a month or two ago. Alright. Got a funnel. Let's, first let's just try and give her the coffee.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of three.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Alright, so I can't get it to her that way.
I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first.
That's what she said.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I just want to stick this funnel into her mouth.
Not as long as I am her
Okay, we
acting
gotta get
physician.
rid of him.
I, her acting mayor.
Ooh, ooh. I bet I can set something on
Never.
fire and turn him
My
into a...
inventory could burn, and Tony is not going to mend it again.
I bet I can set something on fire and turn him into Fireman Gizmo. This cardboard box with the no fire, of course. There is literally a sign telling me what to do.
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
Oh God. Oh God, why, Rufus? It's fine. He'll be fine. Alright, I have a microphone and a stethoscope now. Good, good.
I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever. Whoop!
Oh, he's okay
Where
now.
was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone. Thieves!
Oh, how nice.
Crime in progress. Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Here,
Ah!
the mayor has
but
it.
Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
Ooh.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I
Well, they
arrested
seem
you
thoroughly
first.
distracted.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't
that
arrest me.
smirk,
You're
though.
fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired.
Well, who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you alright?
That was a good uppercut.
Whew. Oh. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal? It's me, your savior.
Doodle doodle doodle. Putz?
No,
Doodle doodle doodle
Rufus.
putz.
Yes?
Putz?
You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny.
Nah.
Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it?
Don't worry, the universe just said exactly what you said, sweetie.
Hello? Anyone home?
Home.
I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Get a hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe?
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash kazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good. Oh, Granny.
Grumblump?
Puzzle false. Num, 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 num.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick-tock. Ah! Knock, knock.
That was
This
amazing.
is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bunker, swanker, kazonkers.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick, we need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam one tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Bootam swadikoso loka shwootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Alright, so that seems like a good place to start. We're getting into the second act. Let me hit that save button. Thanks everyone for joining. If you're not following us, please do so. It helps you keep up with us, and doesn't help us keep up with you, because that would be creepy. What it does do, though, is just help our metrics look a bit better. If you want to send us money, send a little money our way, then you can subscribe or cheer with bits. Those are both great options, and they help us make the stream a little bit better. Schedule for the next week looks as such. Tomorrow morning will be my wife Christy, who's been in the chat with us, playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Sunday will be Itzu playing Mother. Monday will be Christy probably finishing up A Boy and His Blob. Tuesday will be Andrea continuing Forgotten Anne. It's a good game for her. It shares her name. Wednesday's our regular community day. Thursday is Alice playing, depending on the weather and how her fingers are feeling, either more LEGO Dimensions or more of the Final Station. Both great options, and next Friday I'll be continuing with Deponia: The Complete Journey. this is a very funny game. I'm really enjoying this so far. So, thanks again, everyone who joined us. I've been Katie, and I will see you next time. Good night.